Hey folks, welcome to Car Chat with Spencer Rowe and Bob Holzacker, the Spencer and Bob show, but next week it's going to be the Bob and Spencer show.
We're
right. With Mercedes-Benz of Scarborough, Maine. It's a little windy and a little chilly today for late May. We're hoping it warms up. As you know, with our continuing podcast, I think this is what, number 6, number 7?
I think number 7. Yeah.
And we haven't run out of really interesting, great cars to feature. We are not going to do any boring run-of-the-mill cars. This one is nice, very, very nice. It's a 22 GLE with the AMG package, and it is unbelievable. It's the 53. Inline 6, last couple of years we've had the inline 6. It went away, I think, in 91 in favor of a V6. The inline 6 is much smoother. It's a completely beltless engine, all electric, and it's really unbelievable. Spencer?
I think to tie in with that inline 6, the EQ boost that they use, that small electric engine, really makes a big difference there. GLE 53, and this is our coupe body style, which I think in the redesigned model for 2021 really
looks
has
fabulous.
a great look to it. GLEs of the past, they did an AMG coupe, but it just wasn't the same styling as we have now.
Yeah, this is really for people torn between a sedan and an SUV. This is the best of both worlds. You have a little bit of both looks with almost as much luggage room as a regular car. Now, I might add on the EQ boost, that's a 21 horsepower electric motor. It's technically a hybrid, but it isn't totally for gas saving. It really is to enhance the mechanicals of the ICE engine, internal combustion engine. It'll help while the turbo is spooling up, the juices of the ICE engine are getting going, because as you probably know, an electric motor has torque right on the money, right at 0 RPM. So it really helps smooth out the drivetrain.
It does. It does. And I think, Bob, styling-wise, it's a beautiful car. We have our big, aggressive front end.
Very
I think
imposing.
They've done a good job kind of separating the model lineup. So if you know your GLEs and you know AMGs, you see this vehicle and you know the difference between the different engine sizes and different trim levels.
Now, not only is it a hot car, Spencer, let's talk a little bit about stopping behind the 3-star grille.
That's right. A fun little tidbit about Mercedes-Benz. If you see the 3-pointed star up front with this nice glass finished, you know that that's a driver's assistance package vehicle. And knowing that, I can't help but look at every Mercedes that goes by. And
well, it's also tied into the brake assist system. So if a moose, a mouse, a cow, a pedestrian jumps out in front of you, it's going to warn you and then proceed to stop you. It's a real lifesaver.
That would have to
Mercedes
be a big mouse.
invented that. It came out in 06, the 06 S-Class. So we invented that. Let's look at the AMG wheels. I love the AMG badging, the cladding.
Yeah. You'll see, too, one of my favorite things on a white car is the night package. So you get black accents on the wheels, the mirror housings, the window trim. It's a really cool contrast from that white exterior. And he definitely gives it a more sporty look and gets rid of all the chrome that you would have seen otherwise.
Let's not miss the back of this car. I love it. You've got the quad pipes in the back, kind of a retro look. This has the enhanced exhaust option. You open that button, you get some nice oral feedback in the car, some nice popping sounds going through the paddles.
I like the taillights too.
Yeah, but day to
Cool
day,
design.
you close those baffles. It's nice and quiet to have your children in the car. They're not going to miss it. I love this. This is where the camera is, and it also opens.
Look at that.
The back.
Tons
Well, we've
of
got a lot of
space there
stuff in here.
for paper and boxes that come galore
These
with
cars
a brand new vehicle.
Yeah, you can tell this just came in. We haven't put the front bracket in. We leave those off.
Let's talk about that, Bob. This car's got 11 miles on it.
Yeah.
And it's never even been driven. Delivered here. You want to close that, you just press that button right there, and it closes
Let's show the
easily.
inside while we still have time.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Plenty of room for your guests. A lot of room for trips. It's wonderful. Real
It's
wood.
a big SUV.
Yeah.
That full-size SUV definitely has a lot of space. I like the exclusive black Nappa leather, Bob. That is a $4,800 leather interior option, but what you get is diamond stitching, and I think it's a really
as
nice
as
option
MB Tex is, which is in most of our cars, you just can't recreate the smell of the leather interior. It's just beautiful.
No.
Along with real wood, many cars have wood trim. It's not real. I don't like that. We've never used plastic in our cars.
You also know an interesting fact about their wood trim. If you look at the wood grain on the dashboard and the door panels, they line up because, and I learned this recently, Mercedes-Benz uses the same piece of veneer for the interior of one car.
Wow.
That way its lines all the way around the cockpit, doors and dashboard match.
You know, it's typical Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
That is true.
That's really it from Bob and Spencer. We want to keep these brief, informative. It's not meant to be a technical review. It's kind of our observations on some cool cars. So
Yep.
next week, we might have a very special American muscle car for you. More to come.
We'll see. Thank you.